Guys, I'm watching this PSTV. It's about to go. I think it's going to run. It's about to go. It's about to run. It's about to go. Guys. I'm just sending out the link now for everyone. This looks very good. Look what's happened, right? It's found an area of support at a psychological level, this 160. And now it's probably reclaimed the 9 EMA on the 5 minute. There it is, or the 1 minute. And now I expect it to push. It ran up and now it's pulled back. I expect this thing to run. NBY, let's see what happens with this thing. We want it over $1. Alright. We'll just wait for some more people and then we'll get started. Have a look and see what else is moving at the moment. Oh, it's SLE, let me have a look. This thing was very volatile this morning. Just gonna mark some levels out on this. Alright, cool. Alright, so BioC, this is a former runner. We know that this has potential to run. I'm looking for 145 break on this one. I want a break above this 145 level. You can clearly see this is the resistance level here, so I'm looking for entries above 145 on this. CGC, this thing's stuck at the moment. I'm just holding it, see if it holds $1 hopefully, and then continue to push to the upside. Keep an eye on Tilray as well with this play moving. NBY, under $1, won't be touching this until it breaks 118. If it doesn't break 118, I won't be touching this play as I mentioned on Twitter. PSTV, I like this one, it's holding this 160. I think this is gonna go next. Should start moving up soon. 175 is your next level, and then $2 on this PSTV. So you can see what happened here is very simple and easy to see here, that it held the psychological level at 160. You have a falling wedge, which it broke out of, reclaimed the 9 EMA. It's looking good, like it wants to run. So I like this setup a lot on PSTV. Just needs $2 break, that's what I'm waiting for. Ideally I wanted to get in this 160 level here, but I missed it, so I didn't get in, and I don't want to chase the play, so that's why I'm just leaving that one out for now. So 175 is your next level, then you have room all the way to $2. I'm waiting for $2 break, but I probably will look for an entry like 20 minutes after open and see where it's at. WHLR, former runner, although it was down 25% on Friday. I am still looking for this to reclaim this $5 level and then hopefully look for an entry on that. BLRX, not looking too great at the moment, but it has pulled back to this 225 support level right now. I want 245 reclaimed because you can see here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches here, right? You can see that that's a clear area of support, and now it's obviously going to be a resistance since it's below. I want this to break this trend line at 245, and then I'll look for an entry on that. On this TO. There goes MBY. MBY is looking very good. I think this is going to run soon. Yeah, this looks very good. Yeah, this looks very good. This 118 break and then should push all the way. Let me have a look and see what other levels are next. Have this level here. 130. Yeah, 130 next on this. is your next resistance level. Obviously at the moment we still need to break this 118 on NBY, but it's looking very, very good. Yeah, we don't have any more trial periods on the Discord, unfortunately. We just have limited spots each month. If they go, we just they get filled up. We don't allow every single person to join the Discord. We keep it small and limited. So if you want to join, feel free. There are some spots left, but once the spots are gone, we just remove it. So you guys, there's more spots next month and so on. So we just like to keep the community small so we can work and help traders, and it's just a lot more focus on kind of setups, and rather than everyone just chatting and spamming. So we have a good community. If you want to join, feel free. It is I think it's in the bio below here as well, or the description, and then also on my Twitter you can click on the link there. So feel free to join if you want. There are no trials left anymore, unfortunately. Sorry. If you want to know what's in the Discord, I don't mind explaining it. Feel free to ask any questions about it, and I will explain anything you have regarding it. PSTV, man, this thing. I'm gonna keep an eye on this BioC just because it was the runner. So I really want this to break 145, but at the moment there's nothing really moving except this NBY. This probably looks like the best play to trade at the moment, but I won't be getting out unless it gets 118 break, that's all. Just waiting for that patiently. Let me have a look and see what other plays are moving. If you guys have any tickers you want me to post, feel free to write it in the chat and I will chart them for you guys and post on my Twitter as well. MNTS, strange volume on that. BFRI. Keep an eye on this BFRI. Alright, so this one's setting up pretty well, this SLE. We can see what's happening here. It's clearly setting up for a falling wedge, meaning that we expect this play to break out of this and push to the upside. 730 is your level, and then you have all the way up to, what's this, 1130. So this is obviously a very volatile play because I think it's an IPO, or I'm not too sure exactly what's going on with it, but it was extremely volatile this morning. It's looking very good now though. We should expect to reclaim the 90 MA right now. It's reclaiming it now. Push this and then 730. It has a lot of room. Yeah, this is going to go nuts. Where's VWAP? So VWAP is your resistance level. I would have here 715 is your resistance level. So since it's below VWAP, you can just see that if it's below VWAP, you expect it to be resistance. So if it is below like this, for example, you should expect it to touch VWAP and come down again. If it's above VWAP, you should expect it to pull back to VWAP and push back up to the upside on that. But yeah, this is a falling wedge. This is a bullish chart pattern. Expecting price to do this breakout here, retest, and then push to the upside on SLE. This one's just consolidating here, but at least it's found an area of support, which is good to see on PSTV. So this is, you can mark this level now on your chart with this level here. Is BLRX running? Yeah, I like this BLRX. Look, you have the 5 minutes, so there's the pullback. Look, strong area of support. It's pulled back to 225. The next 5 minute candle's been green. It's held 225, and now you have a second green candle going up to push to the upside. This is looking good. It looks like it's expecting this one to reverse next. Your resistance level you have here is 245. You can say 246. I just have 245. It's more of a psychological level. So you want it to break this. So you're expecting to push now, here retest, and then go to the upside on this. I like this setup a lot. It looks very good. It's probably one of my best setups at the moment for the morning, considering there's probably 1 or 2 plays only moving at the moment. SOUN. This one's been very strange. It hasn't really had any momentum to the upside. Very, very weak stock. Usually when this starts running, it normally just continues to run, but we could see the price action on each day that it hasn't really done anything to show us a reversal or any reason to be getting into this trade at the moment, right? Completely bearish downtrend. We don't buy in this section. Why? Because there's no sign of a reversal. This is an area of support, this 230 level, okay? But for me, the way the price action has been on this, I'm not very confident that it will hold. So I'm only waiting for 244 to break, and then I'll look for an entry, because the moment, if you're trying to enter now, you're just trying to guess and hope that it's going to reverse, right? Of course it will at some point. I don't know how low this is going to go, and I don't know when it's going to reverse. All I know is when it gets to a certain level, if it breaks it, then I'll look for an entry for more confirmation. Because if it's just trying to jump into plays for no reason, right, then that's when everything starts to change. So wait for confirmation. It's much easier to trade like that. Everyone wants to get a nice entry, but we have to wait for confirmation. CGC. This one's slowing down. BioC. It's coming down. This one's trying to push up here. Still just slow at the moment though. So the ones on the blue, the colors in the blue are just the main watches that main plays that I'm watching at the moment. And then the green ones just from the watch list that I gave you guys over here. You can see FFIE. So this was down only 3% yesterday. So you can see this is obviously a bearish chart, right? Simply look at that downtrend, right? What can we notice though on this? Simple, we can see that, okay, fine. Now we notice that there's an area of support here. That's a good sign. Now all we need is it to break the downtrend. So we have that. We need it to break the downtrend. Where's the next area of resistance? We can say this is the major area of resistance here, right? 460. If we're looking more short term, it's around instead of $4, I would move it to $4 since it's a big psychological level. Break that and then push to this next level, 460. So that's how I would trade this FFIE. So I'll post this on Twitter for you guys to see and understand what's going on. So overall, it's still bearish, right? And we can see here we need $4 reclaim. This is your next level, and then you have room to, what's this? This is your next resistance level here, 515. So we have this here. So now we can see what's happening with the chart. In a larger time frame, right, we can clearly see what's happening. It's completely bearish from $9 all the way down, okay? Now all we do is we just zoom to a smaller chart. We can use the 1 hour chart for now so we can see it clearer. Actually 30 minutes is better. So we can see here, although we know it's a bearish chart, we can see that now what's happening on a smaller time frame, it's found an area of support at this 350, okay? So that's why I've marked this 350 level. Since it's found this level, we can start to see what's happened is that from this level, it's starting to push to the upside, right? Meaning that it's starting to reverse and we can start to look for possible entries on this trade. I wouldn't be looking for an entry now. Why? Because it's still in the downtrend and it hasn't broken above it. Also, it's close to the psychological level of $4. For me, I'm waiting for it to break $4 and then hopefully hold that as support and then continue to push to the upside. That's what I'm looking for on this trade. On FFIE. It is only up 1% this morning, but it is a former runner, so I like to keep this on watch for sure. So I'll post this chart here for you guys. So we can see it's a bearish chart, only looking for entries above $4. And then we can see our key support level is the orange line, which I've shown you guys on Twitter there with the key, so you guys can see. So 350 is the orange line, and that's your key support level at the moment, right? If we're having a look at some other plays here, how's SLE doing? Still in this falling wedge pattern. WHLR, nothing really going on. PSTV does look good. Like I said, this is probably my top play at the moment. So I think that, in my opinion, this is probably the best play just because it ran up to 197, right? We can see that, which is clear to see. And then now we can see it's found an area support 160 for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So for 30 minutes, it's been a strong area support for pre-market. We could say this is even support here as well, but I don't really like these wicks, so I'd focus more on this level here. Now we can see since it's found that level of support, it's starting to reverse and push to the upside, right? So 175 is your next level, then you can say 190 and then all the way to $2 on this one here. A few questions around discount function. Do you not have Twitter, or you're not able to message me on it? Just let me know. You should be able to message me on Twitter. If you have any questions about it, just feel free to ask as well. I can explain, because I know some people do also have questions about it. So if you have any, just feel free to ask. Nice on PSTV. Yeah, this is the next level here. This is looking good. I don't have to follow you on it. I don't have to follow you to message. I get messages every single day, so you don't need to follow me in order to message me. I don't know if I can just post my Twitter account. You should be able to get post. CGC. I don't know, I mean, just chilling. There's nothing really going on with it too much, to be honest. Just chilling. This is a weed play, so I don't know what Tilray's doing either on this. Oh, Tilray's only up 2% on this. So this should run with, Tilray runs with it. Ross, try that link, and then if it doesn't work, just let me know, and just give me your Twitter and I'll just message you. Yeah, so Tilray, we have this resistance level here at 315 level, so you're not, because you're not verified, or is that? You don't have to be verified to message me, I'm pretty sure. I mean, regardless, you could just post me a message if you have anything. Anyway, PSTV, this looks good. Yeah, 175 you need next. I think there's something else moving. CRNX, PSTVS, MNTS. There's a lot of sub $1 stocks moving at the moment. If you guys notice, I don't post much of them just because I don't trade it. But I know a lot of them do move. Okay, this is a weird stock. DALN. Okay, this one's moving, but I don't really like the price action at the moment. I think it has just some news play. PSTV is probably the best play at the moment, guys. So I would definitely have this on your watch list, simply because it's held in respected levels and it looks like it's moving up compared to other setups at the moment. There's nothing else I really see worth looking at. This WHR is moving a little bit, but how's this BLRX looking? This is also, I would also have this on my watch list just because it's finding this area support at 225. So all I'm looking for is 245 level. If it doesn't break that 245 level, I will not be entering the trade. I'm not going to hope and pray that it's going to go up. I'm going to wait for my confirmation, and then I will look for entries on that trade. There's not a whole lot moving this morning, simply because it's Monday morning. Also, we do have, I think, CPI data on Wednesday as normal. So there is a lot of news coming out as well. So I think that this week will be a little bit different. It usually is with a lot of news coming in. So I would just take advantage of the volume for the first couple hours of the market and then see what else happens. But if you start to see a clear runner at open, just keep it on your watch list. Wait for it to pull back. Do not chase the stock. If you're chasing a play, you're never going to win. I can guarantee you that. It's not a long-term strategy at all. So I don't recommend trading with chasing stocks because you will lose more times than you win. Rather just, if you are trying to chase a stock, rather just wait for it to pull back to a support level. You'll probably win more times then. But if you're just trying to chase it when it's running up 30%, then don't expect to win on that. PSTV. So I'm going to just go over my plays quickly because I know there's not many at the moment. I'm going to head into Discord in the next 5 minutes or so. And then I'll just briefly explain also the Discord because I know someone just messaged me as well now on Twitter about it. So MBY is obviously on watch here. Look, here it goes. Actually, right now, 114. I need to watch this. This is looking good right now. So look, it's breaking this. It's broken this. What is this level? This 118 level that I mentioned. Oh, SLE was a stock split apparently. So that's what happened with that play. Nice MBY. Oh, I actually got some earlier. That's funny. So we can see now what happened. It's broken that 118 level that I mentioned. Now you should expect 130 and then continue to go. All right, let's see how far this goes. I'm in. Yeah, 130 is your next level on this one to watch for. And then you have like around, I think 152 was the next level on this, but it's looking very, very good. Strong play. So I would definitely keep this on watch, right? We have 20 minutes into open. All you can see is that simply this is the one that's running the most volume. We can clearly see that buys are stepping in for this just before open as well, which is obviously a good sign. So it's broken this key level here as well as 118, which is what you want to see. So hopefully now it gets to 130 and then 152 is your next level on this. If it does break below, you know where it's going to pull back to is probably around this VWAP level, right? So that's what I would watch for next. All right, so let me just see this on Twitter where I posted it, I think. Yeah, so that 118 break was what you needed on this. So hopefully now we get 130, then let me mark this next level here, 152. 152 is that next level here, so this light blue. If anyone did grab it, let me know. Let me know. Looks good now. So this is pushing big right now. So I am actually in this play. I was in it a little bit earlier. I got it in. I got in once the VWAP reclaimed. So on the 1 minute chart, all I did was simply look for the VWAP reclaim. So it obviously came below here. And then I entered around this level here. Actually, no, my entry's around. I entered the second VWAP break. So around here, this 105 level is where I entered. And then just continued to push to the upside, which was great to see. So usually what happens is if these do break below VWAP, okay, and it breaks above it, if it breaks below like it did here, and once it reclaims it, that's a very strong sign. It's a very bullish sign because you can see that it's breaking an area of resistance. Also shows that there's a lot of momentum to the upside. So the fact that it's also broken this 118 level now, we do expect this level to hold or pull back to VWAP again and then push to the upside, right, on that. So MBY is definitely on watch. PSTV, this one's okay. It's kind of just fading right now on this level here. You needed to hold this 160 level into open. SLE, I would just keep this on watch. It's going to get a lot of news or moves on this because of I think it was a stock split. BLRX, definitely keep this on watch as well. 225 is your support level, so just keep this. Definitely have these levels on watch here. 245 is what you want. WHLR, slowly moving, but nothing worth grabbing at the moment. Not enough volume for me. BioC, 145 is what I'm looking for, and CGC. I really just want this to hold $1 to be honest on that. And then that's about it, guys. So if you have any questions about any stocks or anything, just feel free to message me on Twitter. That's where it's best to message me. If you aren't able to message me on Twitter, just post me a message. You should be able to post me a message. It should work. Ross, if you have any questions about it, just post me a message. But I'll just quickly explain what we do in the Discord. Simply in the Discord, myself and Hassie, we do live trading and scalps, okay? Meaning that we give you guys live entries with day trades mostly, okay? So we don't hold stocks overnight. What we do is we give you entries, we give you targets, and we give you stop loss. We both have a very strong win rate, over 75% for myself, and I think Hassie's a little higher, meaning that if the calls that we give, there's 75% chance of hitting at least first target. So we trade and focus mainly on stocks under, I would say, under $20, unless there is something worth grabbing. We rarely trade stocks under $1, but there are a few people in the Discord who do trade stocks under $1 as well. So we do live trading, live seminars and all that as well, and teach you guys pretty much everything that we do in terms of our strategy. So if you guys have any other questions regarding that, just feel free to message me on Twitter, like I said. But also, if you have any charts you want me to chart, I will do them throughout the day as normal. So just message me on there as well, and I will post them for you guys so you can have the levels. But thanks for joining, guys. Remember, today is Monday, and we do have CPI day on Wednesday, so just trade with caution. Price action is going to be a little bit different this week. However, there was always opportunity for plays. Don't fool poor plays and don't chase plays. Just play the pullbacks. It will work in your favor, trust me. But regardless of that, I hope you guys have a great day and trade well. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys.